Hey guys, and welcome back to my Pokemon fan art series. Today again we're looking at some more Fandex images from this Fandex. Obviously the link is in the description below if you want to go and check it out on DeviantArt. So without any further ado, let's get going. We're starting off today with Turnip, which is a grass ground type, and also Tubumb, which is another grass ground type. Obviously based on turnips, and I'm guessing Tubumb is kind of like a oversized turnip of some description. I'm not exactly sure what you'd call it really. But yeah, I'm liking the design on Turnip, definitely. Obviously the actual head for it isn't the turnip, it's the happy face on the flower, which is a bit strange. But it's looking good nonetheless. I'm not sure if I'd like to see it in game, since I know many people aren't keen on Pokemon that are based off of inanimate objects like a tree or stuff like that. But yeah, I'd like to, I don't know, I'd like to see it in game, but they're good designs, they could make good Pokemon. Grass ground, obviously similar to Torterra, but yeah. And then we have Rice Coon and Rice-a-Ret, which seems to be another normal type line for this generation. Rice Coon and Rice-a-Ret, I'm not exactly sure what they'd be based on at all, really. I can't give any more insight on that. Raccoons, and yeah, what am I talking about? Raccoons? And I have no idea what Rice-a-Ret's based off of, probably just another raccoon. But yeah, I'm liking the design. Rice Coon looks a bit simple to me. Would like a couple more design features, but Rice-a-Ret looks pretty cool. Would I want another normal type line in the same generation as another one, because we had one last episode? I'm not exactly sure. And then here we have Extratic, Gloomulus, and Grimbus. Extratic being an electric type, Gloomulus being electric water, and Grimbus being electric dark. Now, I'm guessing Extratic will either roll into a Gloomulus or a Grimbus, not one or the other, or not a line, or it could though, because Grimbus looks pretty big. Actually, yeah, I'm betting it would actually, just simply because of how it looks. They're obviously based on clouds. Extratic, I'm not sure where the name for Extratic comes from. Static, obviously, and something else. Gloomulus obviously comes from cumulus clouds, and gloom, dark. And then Grimbus comes from obviously grim, and again cumulus, really. I'm liking the design on all of them. Grimbus definitely looks like an electric dark type due to its cheeks and its eyes and its overall colouring. And Gloomulus obviously looks like a water type, because it's got water coming off the bottom of it pretty much. And next up we have Fogway, a ghost water type. I'm guessing just kind of goes with the last lot, but on its own. I'm guessing it's based on fog, which obviously ghost water makes a good choice there, because obviously fog is, what's water really, is condensation in the air, and obviously it looks like kind of like eerie and ghosty, so that works really. So yeah, a fog-like Pokemon could be, because they could have the stories of Pokemon appearing in the fog and stealing away people, something along those lines. So I think that might look pretty good. And then next up we have Patchylow, which is a ghost type. I'm not exactly sure what it's based on. It's got a cross that looks very similar to Drifblim and Drifbloom, so I'm not exactly sure when this Fandex was made, but either Game Freak stole this guy's idea, or if he just stole theirs. But yeah, it's based on a pillow, I'm guessing, a flying pillow. It's got a patch over it. I'm guessing again you could have some stories of this, like there was a pillowcase that was thrown away and possessed. I don't even know. But I don't think I want to see this Pokemon in game, because it's based on a pillow, and that doesn't really make a good Pokemon in my eyes. Next up we have Cecchini, Chequeen, and Cheking, rock and then rock psychic types. Based off of chess pieces. I'm guessing, yeah, Cecchini evolves into either Chequeen or Cheking, because Chequeen is obviously based on the queen, and Cheking obviously based on the king. So again, it's a gender evolution, so male to female, etc. So again, I'm liking the design on these. Look very similar to chess pieces, which is obviously good. I feel better if I would feel it would fit it more if Cecchini was actually at a pawn, and it was like had a pawn in its name somewhere. So Pawn, that doesn't really sound right at all. You know what I mean? Because I think that would work better being another chess piece, but at the moment I'm not sure what it's based off of. But yeah, I'm liking the designs. Would I like it to see it in game? It might make a good, sort of thing, but Not too sure really. And then we have Skunkit and Puifum, poison types, based on skunks, I'm guessing. Design obviously based on purple and green, obviously green being toxic and purple just the general colour for poison in Pokemon games. I'm liking the design for Skunkit, definitely looks like a kind of skunk Pokemon. Puifum, I don't know, it doesn't, oh, perfume, that's where the name comes from, so obviously, I was about to say it doesn't look like a smelly Pokemon, but obviously perfume is obviously where it comes from there. So again, the designs are good. Yeah, basic poison types though. No extra types, but might work good in the games nonetheless. And now we have Caprimor, a rock steel type, just on its own. It's obviously not linked to any trios or anything, so it's just on its own. I'm guessing just on its own. Yeah, it's like rock steel type, so similar to no, I think Steelix is a steel ground type, so I can't say that, can I? Rock steel type. I don't know if we've seen a rock steel type before, but obviously 4 times weak to fighting and neutral against fire because of the balancing. But the design looks good. Yeah, I'd like to see it in game. I don't know what it's based off of. Really, some sort of ram or horn or I don't know. I can't really offer anything on there. And next up we have Embrite, Volpiro, and Kyublaze, Fire and then Fire Dark types, looking very similar to Fennekin. Embrite definitely. Volpiro is, I can imagine the other two being evolutions for Fennekin, but instead of the dark, the blackness, you can have sort of pink or purple colour. I think that would work a lot better than the dark. Obviously, yeah. I mean, they could introduce it as a side along, you know. Who knows? And next up we have Barkhound, a light type. Obviously, again, we have light type in the game, just deal with it. Barkhound being based on a dog, or a hound. It's got a big tongue sticking out, so obviously it's based on, you know, one of those big tongue dogs. No idea, I can't give you any examples. But yeah, I'm liking the design, definitely looks like a dog. A strange dog, but yeah, obviously if it was going to be fairy type in our games, you'd have to make a lot of changes to it, but for a light type, it looks pretty cool. And now we have Cataid and Medicat, obviously the Chansey and Ordino equivalent, really, since they have first aid symbol on the Cataid's head, really. I'm liking the theme, you know, obviously normal first aid stuff throughout the years, but generally for the design, Cataid looks pretty good. I'm not sure about Medicat though, it kind of looks like a crazy Pokemon. It's got like the red around one of its eyes that looks a bit strange, and its ribbons kind of look a bit menacing rather than, you know, welcoming. I'm not too sure though. And then we have Cabat, Xeloc, and Popium being all grass poison types. Cabat being based on sort of small seed sort of thing. Xeloc being called like a sprout, and then Popium being based on a poppy. So I'm liking the design, definitely. Grass poison, I'm guessing the poison might be a reference to the fact that poppies can be used to make heroin, as a random guess. I'm not exactly sure, or just because the fact is, you know, a plant type, and most plants are grass poison type. I'm liking the design on Xeloc, definitely. Poppy, I'm not too sure about his head, his face kind of looks a bit strange, but Cabat it's alright as well. I'm not exactly sure what it's based off of, so might want to elaborate on that in a further design, but overall, the line looks okay. And then we have Feature Mantis, or Feca Mantis, being a bug type, being based on a mantis, obviously. Yeah, not much else to say here. I'm liking the design. It's definitely got the front paws, the 4 legs, obviously, and a big tail at the back. Looks pretty cool. I think a mantis Pokemon will work good in game. We haven't seen one quite yet, so maybe one in Generation 6, who knows. And finally today we have Tro Fish and Crowntus, both being water grass types. Being based on sort of a tropical fish. When I see Crowntus, I think of the Pokemon from Finding Nemo in the aquarium, kind of the old one. That's what it makes me think of. I don't know, but I'm liking the design. Definitely get a mix of green and blue there. I don't know where the water grass type is coming from. Maybe because it's tropical, and tropical areas are filled with plant life and stuff like that, maybe. But apart from that, I'm not too sure. But overall, I like the design on them. So guys, that's it for this episode of Pokemon Fan Art. As I said, link is in the description for some more of the Fandex. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.